Hi, my name is Chris Carter, and I'm the Executive Director of Aspire Hospice, and I'm here today with
Wendy. I'm the Director of Nursing for Aspire Hospice.
And I'm Linda. I'm the Hospice Coordinator.
We're with Aspire Hospice, and there are some things that make us very special. One of the things about Aspire is we're one of the few Joint Commission accredited hospices in Utah.
So what that means is we are held to a higher standard. We have to meet those expectations. Therefore, our quality of care is much higher out there in the community.
Being JACO accredited makes us special because when JACO comes, they identify areas where we can improve. And then they expect a performance improvement plan in place quickly, usually within 30 to 45 days. And they come back often to make sure we're doing what we think we're going to do and say we're going to do and plan to do. We do it because we care about people and we love hospice and what hospice is.
Many of our clinicians and staff members are very passionate about hospice. Many of us have been through hospice experiences. Many of us have loved ones that have been on hospice or have watched loved ones on hospice and are very passionate about making sure they give the best care that they possibly can.
One of the best compliments our staff gives to us is they often refer their own family or friends.
And that's very, very special and near and dear to our hearts. We feel like we are taking care of the family as well as the patient, and we are caring for them and not their disease.
We manage their symptoms to make sure they stay out of pain and that they're comfortable and that their family needs are met.
We have a medical director available 24/7, so if our patients have any symptoms that are out of control, we can contact him right away and get the medications that are needed. They get sent out right away. And we have a nurse that is available 24 hours a day as well. You don't get an on-call center, you get our nurse ready to answer your questions and make sure if you need another nurse to come out, she's sending them out.
Our priorities lie in making the patient and their family's choices the most important part. Staying at home, living the end of their life the way they want, honoring their choices, their wishes, and keeping them in their homes.
My mother-in-law was on our hospice service. When she was a young lady, she was a nurse in a long-term care center. And as she aged, she used to look at me and say, "Chris, don't put me in a nursing home." And when it came time to put her on our services, she shook her little finger at me again and said, "Don't put me in a nursing home." Because of our supportive services, we were able to keep her in her home, keep her comfortable, and she died at peace with her family around her. And that's the goal we want for everybody that we take care of.
We not only have nursing staff, but we also have a massage therapy for comfort. We have music therapy that helps with any out of control symptoms to keep somebody comfortable. We do have physical therapy if that is something that does need to happen to help the family members understand how to care for their family and their loved ones the best that they can.
Hospice is about the quality of your loved one's life, not the quantity of life. We want to bring about reminiscence, bringing your loved ones all together, spending last moments together, ending their journey here with all of the things that they love doing. Let's join their bucket list. Let's get all of those things checked off with all of you around them.
What is nice, we have a chaplain that can help bring peace into a person's life, help review what they've done, what they've accomplished, bring peace to the family, help resolve family conflicts.
Hospice to me means truly respecting someone's choices and wishes and letting them decide how their journey ends, how their journey plays out. It is up to each one of us to make those choices known early in our lives so our loved ones don't have to make that hard choice. They already know what we want. As hard as it may be, for us to honor those things with our parents, our spouses, our other family members. If you let that be known prior to the end or prior to the onset of a life-limiting illness, those choices are already made and there will be no guilt, no fear. That's what hospice means to me.
Hospice means to me the peace and comfort that can come to a family. Having had my dad on services, we were able to have him with our whole family, enjoying him, laughing, talking, having the time to spend with him, and then just making sure he was comfortable with anything that came up. We made sure he was comfortable and he was given the opportunity to pass on with dignity. He was able to share his love to the very end. And with hospice, we had that support to be able to know that we were doing the right thing for my dad and that we were caring for him in the right way. Because as a family, you want to do the right things. And maybe without hospice, you wouldn't know if the certain symptoms that are happening are right or wrong. But you have that support from the hospice team that helps you make those right decisions, and you can be at peace.
Hospice is about the right to make a choice and how one wants to live their life and what kind of quality do they want to have at the end of their life. It's about, do I want to choose to continue to chase that cancer cure that might work, or do I want to have a quality of life where I can enjoy my friends and my family and come to peace with my life's decisions? Can I heal those family wounds? And can I stay in my home and have peace? If you're watching this video, you're probably considering hospice for your loved one. Where to start? Well, first of all, you'd want to talk with your physician about what your options are and what he feels, how much time you have left. Then you'd want to call Aspire. And you want to talk to one of our nurses there who can maybe do an assessment and help you understand where you are in the process. We will come to your home and we will meet with you and your family to discuss what your healthcare goals are. Is this something that you're really ready for? And then we'll put together an assessment with a care plan, and then we'll assign a team of caring professionals who want to help you achieve your healthcare goals and to making sure you have the best quality of life possible. One of the benefits that hospice provides is a physician on call 24 hours a day for you. That means that if you're out of control in your pain, we're able to get a hold of a doctor anytime, day or night, to get something for you to help control that pain. Our hospice medical director is board certified in palliative and hospice care.
Aspire has amazing nurses with a caring touch. They come in and do whatever it takes to make sure that you are comfortable and that your symptoms are under control. They make sure that if you need a cold cloth, you can put a cold cloth on your head, whatever it takes to care for your loved one.
In hospice, the gift of touch is so important. There are so many ways to control pain and not just pharmacological. So we provide massage therapy, aromatherapy, giving peace and comfort in ways that are not chemically induced. We really believe in the gift of touch and the healing that comes with that art.
One of my favorite services is music therapy. Music therapists can help control a loved one's breathing when they're out of control. When my mother-in-law was on our service, she loved our music therapist, and he would come in and say, "I know you're having a hard time breathing." He'd start playing Johnny Cash, Walk the Line, and my mother-in-law would start breathing in time with him. And then he'd change the chord and slowly put her to sleep. And that sleep was such a needed relief. Music therapy is a great way to bring peace to someone's life.
We have an amazing chaplain that will come in and talk with your family about your spiritual needs. It doesn't have to be religious, but it's about your end of your life and the things that you want to share. You get to do a life review and talk about what has happened in your life, and your family gets to share in that experience. Whatever your wishes are, who you would like to include, that you can all come together and celebrate the life you have lived.
In hospice, our social worker is there to help you with your final lists. Lots of times at the end of life, we have so many worries and fears that we haven't taken care of before. Our social worker can help you with finances, end-of-life arrangements, finding a loved one that has been lost or absent. Our social worker is a key component in our hospice services.
At Aspire, it's not about a job, it's a calling. We love being able to care for our patients.